Welcome back, everyone. It's time for some more Duel Masochist. We made it up our initial goal of good old bronze. We're here in the silver ladder, just having some good old fun. And our opening hand, while heavy on the 8 scales, we do have our low scale thanks to Druid's Worm. And we're going to go a Foolish Burial. That actually would be pretty good for... No, we have a Foolish Burial. What the heck am I thinking about? Yeah, because we could actually send this to the graveyard. What? So Necroworld Banshee to then create Zombie World. What do you want to guess that they somehow got the Well, I guess no, they don't have the ability just yet to summon Man, it's been so long since I've seen zombies. I'm blinking on the zombie guy that I hate with a passion. He's actually just blanking my mind. Another Necroworld Banshee. Okay. Interesting. Chalice. We might use that. I don't know if we will or not. Nonetheless, we will go normal summon. Effect. Let's see, the Ash. Or the Imperm. Alright. Get Donut! I do like donuts. Alright. Here's the thing. We technically could get Electromite this turn. We could easily just scale up, summon. We could then pin summon. We can go Electromite. Electromite can pop. Electromite can pop our 8 scale or our low scale. We get back to hand. We send something there, and the next turn we go for another Pendulum summon. That can happen, or this turn we could go for the Pendulum. So I guess it really kind of matters what we want to do. Maybe we wait on a turn and we just go to battle. Because technically we could survive with this, but I kind of want to use this more as a... Yeah, no. We're just going to crash out here. It might matter what we draw next. I mean, technically we just scale. We can Pendulum summon, normal summon, still go Electromite, pop, send again, and have our scales. I'm just a little more scared of it. I mean, if we lose our scales, we're dead here. So, I mean, we do have the other 8, but we're hunting down a low scale right now. How much you want to bet that's the bulb? That has to feel like the bulb. Which means we can't attack that, because if it's the bulb... okay, let's see what this is, because he actually has to flip that monster face up. Thanks to Swords of Revealing Light. It wasn't the bulb. Sure knew you expected. This card's in your graveyard, so the turn it was this card sent. You can target one non-zombie tuner monster in your graveyard. Okay, there's no such thing as non-zombie tuner monsters anymore, because everything's zombie now. Alright, I guess let's just go summon. We go battle. Because technically next turn we then could get into Electromite easy. Main 2. Set this. I know we're setting in the Imperm column, but so far he hasn't triggered this, so this doesn't feel like an Imperm. He would have Impermed the Dark Worm easily. Stop the effect altogether. And right now, this can't even get anything because non-tuner... Oh no, this could target one non-tuner zombie monster graveyard. Banish both it and this card if you do special summon one zombie synchro monster. So maybe it would have been better not attacking that. I think I misread that card completely. But this isn't Imperm. What is it then? Because I could still go Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare. Alright. Oh, I should have triggered on this. Right, it didn't have the necessary attack. During main phase, send one zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. If you do, this card level becomes... Oh, there's the Boulder Rock. There's the guy. That's what I was afraid of. That's why I needed to stop. The Boulder Rock man coming down. Because during your standby phase, the face-up card in the... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, because I guess Forbidden Chalice actually does protect us here, because we can still go everything under the Boulder Rock. Because we just go Forbidden Chalice, and then as long as we can get into our guy, we're fine. And to Revendred Slayer. It's a Vendred Savior, but he becomes Revendred Slayer. Target during damage calculation if battles opponent's monster. So yeah, maybe it would have been better. I totally forgot about Mortal Dragon can't be killed. So here comes Boulder Rock. You know what? Let's just knock out Boulder Rock. Just make sure he can't trigger this turn. Again, it doesn't really matter because Boulder Rock during the standby phase, if the face-up card is field zone, any field zone really, he could just summon himself back out. And again, the other Necro Banshee's gone as well. Well, there's a one way to chain next turn to get rid of that Boulder Rock for good. Yep. Boulder Rock. Yep. Alright, so how does Boulder Rock work again? As a reminder, during the standby phase, if a face-up card on the field zone, this card graveyard special summon this once per chain. When its on monster except itself activates an effect set during damage step. Quick effect, you can apply one of these effects, but you cannot apply the same effect for himself. Negate the effect, banish one monster from the field or the graveyard. So, if this card is no special summon, you can add one face-up so you can drag a Supreme King Gate. Pin your monster from your extra deck to your hand, then immediately after this effect resolves, you can Synchro Summon or XYZ summon one Supreme King Dragon XYZ monster. What the heck do we even have in my extra deck that could even achieve that secondary effect? Arc Rebellion, but it then needs 3 level 5s. I guess no, Supreme King Dragon. No, that needs 2 darks. Beelzebub, 1 dark tuner. I don't know what this was resolving, so no, we're not going to add here. We're just going to go straight into Electromite. We don't need to really pop anything either, so we don't need to pop a scale. As much as the draw 1 is nice, we're just triggering Electromite so that we can send a card to our extra deck. This is definitely going to eat the Boulder Rock trigger. Yep. And then we will hit that with the Chalice. It's still out of the Imperm column, so Imperm would be the only way to stop this effect. So there we go. Thank goodness. No, actually, I'll keep that one for my own. We send this. Scale. Scale. We could use Electromite to pop. Let's special. And we will special. Summon so we can banish. Summon. Use Aether. Banish Boulder Rock. Oh, right, no. Neither player contributes summon monsters except zombie monsters, right? It's Necro Valley that has, like, the weird banishing, anti-banishing effect. I mean, we could go into some other things, but I don't think there's really a reason to go into any other things. Let's just go to the battle phase. 18. What is his face down? Oh, shoot. During the damage calculation, this card battles the opponent's monster. Ow. If a face-up pigeon model you control will be destroyed by battle or card fight while this card is faced, you can add this card to your hand. I guess we'll just add that card to my hand for this. Okay. I guess we could use Electromite's effect now to pop. And this gets banished, and now it just gets to summon itself to the board. That's hilarious. I mean, we still got swords active. That's... Okay, so that's during the quick effect. Okay, so that's a once per turn effect. Okay. Made to set, trigger the effect of Electromite, pop, add back to hand. We'll add back the 8 scale. There's let's actually go for one of our low scales, actually. Draw 1. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, we're alive. We're alive still. If he attempts to summon another Boulder Rock out via this, then I guess we have at least... We have Bottomless Trap Hole to get rid of it. We're still on Swords, so we're still protected under Swords of Revealing Light. If you're level 5 or higher zombie monster, field target or monster your opponent controls, take control of it to the end phase. Sure, my friend. What the heck are you going to do with Electromite? unless you're going to link into something, that's about it. Congratulations, you still can't attack because Swords of Reveal Light is still active. All right, so this is a summon of this thing. If this card is link summon, you can target one monster opponent controls, special summon it in the field of this position. Let's just get rid of this thing altogether. Goodbye. Go to the banish zone now. Bye-bye. Whatever this face down is, he's had time to trigger it. Oh, that's disgusting. Right, now it just gets to summon itself again. Hilarious. Yeah, hilarious, because it actually gets to protect this because, oh, I don't know, this automatically states on destroy and then vanish. Fun. Gozuki. Alright. Alright. What are we sending? Another Boulder Rock? Bulb to send Boulder Rock. Banish Bulb to summon Boldy Man. Yep. Okay, well, that was not a Boulder Rock. Well, there now. This should send the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Boulder Rock. If this card says the graveyard, you can banish one zombie monster from your graveyard, except Gozuki special one zombie monster from your hand. Okay. Now we send Plague Spread. Oh, right. The Mad Mauler, that is the clown that acts like. With this card, you can target one level 6 or higher monster you control, do level 2, and if you do special summon this card, it cannot be special summon monsters except zombie monsters. I mean, his extra deck has to be zombie monsters. This card is linked summon. You can target one monster opponent control, special summon it in the field at this position. Also, you cannot special summon monster position except zombie. You contribute one vampire monster. Well, that all is going to the grave. For Shiranui Saga. If this card is special summon, you can return any number of your zombie secret monsters that are banished or in your graveyard to the extra deck. Then you can destroy cards your opponent controls equal to the number of cards returned. That's annoying. You know, I thought we were gonna have a chance to win it, you know? Because he just pops down my low scale. No, he only gets to send one. He only gets to send one synchro monster. That's the thing. One synchro monster, meaning he gets one pop. So I would suspect it's my low scale, or it's the Swords Revealing Light, so he can start attacking. Okay, it was my low scale. That now sucks because we are out of low scales. You can banish one zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon this card, but place it in the bottom of your deck when it leaves the field. Alright. Anything else we want to do? I've watched this man combo now for a couple minutes. I mean, we have low scales in the deck. We still have our 5. We still have an 8. We can't summon much with that. We needed to find a way to get this off the board. Alright. I guess thank you for taking my monster. I needed Kaiju to send that. I don't know what we're going to banish. I guess we banish Shiranui Saga to make sure it doesn't come back onto the board again. Vampire Sucker. If you attribute a monster for a tribute summon, you contribute a zombie monster your opponent controls, even though they do not control them. You can only use each of following effects. So, what? Oh, Boulder Rock's coming back, everybody. Woo! Everyone, rejoice! Boulder Rock's coming back! What's this doing? You can contribute this card. You can target 2 of your banished zombie monsters. 2 zombie monsters can accept itself, and including a Shiranui, a special summon them in defense position. Alright. I think we're seeing enough, folks. I can't kill off a Boulder Rock. We had our one way to kill it off, and that didn't work. Alright, folks. We're back. You know, I think we might have been able to survive that game. I just realized, right, we had the Olenoid set. Olenoids destroy the field spell. I'm not in response to zombies anymore. But I mean, all he had to really do was just activate one zombie effect on his side, then he could banish my swords, and I'm pretty sure I'm dead on that board state right now, because it was kind of nasty. But yeah, you know, I'm even thinking about it. Yeah, I think I goofed that one. I think we could have actually won it. Oh, Dark Magicians. Dark Magicians. Why'd it have to be Dark Magic Man? Well, we do have the Fossil Dino, which is kind of hilarious. Because we can normal summon this as long as he doesn't have a way to get into a Dark Magician. We just normal summon this, and we basically screw this deck over. They really don't play anything that would be able to normal summon kill Fossil Dyna. We need to find a Moonmare Shield. I need a Moonmare Shield for this deck, specifically for Fossil Dyna. Because then Moonmare Shield is such a nuisance of a card. Place one on top of your deck. That is Dark Magician, mentioned Dark Magician, or Dark Magician Girl. During the main phase, you can banish this card from the graveyard. Draw cards equal to the number of Paladin, Magician, or Dark Magician Girl with different names on the field or in your graveyard. So right now, he can't draw the card this turn, since he technically won't have a guy that mentions Dark Magician. Well, I guess no. Like there is things that do kill me with Fossil Dyna, and it is like Rod and everything. How long does it take to put a card on the top of your deck, sir? Most people would know what card they want to put, and typically it's like Circle, so you can find all your stuff. Okay, so it's the trap card. It's a Magician's Navigation. So this is one Dark Magician from your hand, and especially someone one level 7 or lower Dark Spellcaster monster from your deck. Okay. Well, I know one thing. That back row is going goodbye. That's great against the Dark Magician deck, or against like Rod or anything like that. Okay, let's just get rid of this thing. Night Beam this. Trap card can't be activated in response. Good luck activating, special summoning anything with this guy up. Battle. Swing in. Main 2. Set. Pass. Alright, well, we got a Fossil Dyna up. We have our Illinois, our Duel Masochist, which this time I hope to use right. Twice I have used this card, and I've used it wrong to try to banish a face-down card. Well, hey, look, that's probably that trap card he pulled that is absolutely useless. Because it does nothing. Because you can't special summon under Fossil Dyna. Blast Held by Destiny. Alright. We got some things coming along. We're going to summon over here. We will trigger the effect. If he's got an Ash, he's got an Ash. Grab Donut. Just stay out the deck. We'll probably, if we really need to, we're going to go Gongado, honestly. Battle. We go... I guess I can't be afraid of Gores, because Gores can't summon itself because of Dyna. Dyna was such a good pickup, even at 1-up. This screws so many strategies over. Why this is still legal is beyond me. While Fossil Dyna is still legal is beyond me. I mean, look at this. That trap card he's got is completely useless because it can't do anything against me. Special summon one Dark Magician from your hand, and then special one level 7 lower spellcaster from your deck. I mean, first off, he has to have a Dark Magician from hand. Why are we playing the Magician's Navigation? That you have to have the Dark Magician in hand. I mean, even Circle doesn't get him out of this, because technically to banish with Circle, you need to summon a Dark Magician. Or a Dark Magician Girl, I think. And Magician's Rods and Magician's Robe is not Dark Magician. So neither of those are really impactful. Like, that's the only card that, like, threatens Dyna. You can't even resolve that. Congratulations on sending a Dark Magician to your graveyard. You resolved one part of the effect, and then it did nothing. Okay. Sure, son. Draw one card. It better be a Magician's Rod. Because otherwise, there's nothing you could do. You threw a Dark Magician in your graveyard for nothing. Yeah, if this card is in your hands, send this card graveyard, especially someone Dark Magician Girl from a graveyard. Yeah, I'm really just... There's nothing you do. I mean, I have the Dyna. Unless he's got, like... Well, I guess almost like all of the Dark Magician stuff. Like, you have to control Dark Magician to use, like, the spell cards as well. It's like, there's really no way for him to out the Dyna. Alright, let's just go battle. I mean, if we had one more normal summon, we could have gotten it. We'll just go to end. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Dyna is still up on the board. I had the Dynamishkis. I had the Blast held with Destiny, so one attack. One attack just nukes off it, as long as one of those is not to the... yep, we won that one. I mean, Pasadena took us all the way ahead. We just couldn't see a rod. I mean, that was the only thing we couldn't see was a rod, as we have a Legacy Pack and our Master Pack. You know, some of the best ways to win in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just straight up bullying your opponent out of the game by using floodgates. You know, like Pasadena. We got Ghost Trick Parade. I believe this is the new field spell. Monster cannot attack face down defensive monsters, but can attack directly if all monsters their opponent controls are face down defense position. Your opponent takes no damage. When your opponent monster card is a direct attack, you can add one Ghost Trick card from your deck to your hand. So a nice way just to get a bunch of stuff to your hand if we were playing Ghost Trip. This is for Prediction Princess. Oh, Book of Moon! Book of Moon! Okay, that's a good card. Now that's a good card. Book of Moon! Alright, glad to see that. Infinity Break. Numeron Chaos Ritual. Plant Food Chain. Exo Sister Caspatel. Another Exo Sister is pretty nice to add. Ooh, a Fam Knight's Rank Up Magic Launch. Okay, a pretty cool one card to get into the collection. But the Book of Moon, man. We might have to strongly consider putting that in right now. I don't know what the heck we'll take out for a Book of Moon, but still. I mean, that is a good card. I mean, just a good, like, flip something face down so we don't have to deal with it card. I don't want to open the pack. World Legacy Armor? Yeah, when we're not playing this one. And then Double Snare. Target one face up card on the field that has its effects negated. That has an effect that negates a trap effects. Destroy it. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to play that. We got a Book of Moon. Let's try to put in the deck. I think Book of Moon is definitely well worth it. Folks, it's 47 cards now. Oh, great. I don't know what to take out. Everything here is real nice. I think maybe the only thing would be just the pillow. I think is outlasted its stay here in the game, but I don't know. The pillow just still feels really nice. Anyways, let's just see. How do we obtain this card? Just the Master Pack or this Birth of Challenger pack? But Master Packs. All right, well, I mean, Book of Moon now, folks. Book of Moon. It's time to get back to the ladder. Let's play some more Silver. Alrighty, let's play in the Winter Wonderland. Anyways, starting hand would have been a little better going first. What the heck are we playing? Nightmare Princess. Oh, we playing some kind of weird illusion. Oh no, we got illusion monsters, everybody. Everyone's favorite weird cards. Got a Chimera, Gazelle, and then normal summon, and this card you can add one level 5 or higher feat or Chimera Fusion. There's the Fusion card. Then we go into Chimera Fusion. So Illusion's got a whole new card to play with? Huh. When the heck did this archetype come out? I think it's been like a few years or something like that since like Illusion came out as an archetype. So what are we making with our two monsters? Man, yeah, it's been a long time since Illusion came out and was a thing. I mean, man. So he's going to add a Beast Fiend or Illusion monster from deck to hand, and its card sends a fusion. You can add one Illusion monster from your deck to your hand. Oh, this sends a card? Okay, you can send one. Chimera Fusion adds itself back to the hand because that just seems like a really fair, like, spell card. Oh, we have White Forest in here too. You know what? I don't think we're winning based on what I got in my hand, and I don't think we're winning at all. Chimera Fusion can make the Chimera Beast itself, and then Guardian Chimera, and there's no way for me to out Guardian Chimera. More gaming! More gaming! I mean, that is a hand of cards. That is a hand of some cards that do some things, you know? Hand of cards that do some things. I mean, here comes a True Light. Yep, I think if this leaves the field, it just nukes all If this face-up card said the greatest spell drop, destroy all monsters you control. Alright, we'll set bingo machine go! Well, at least one thing's for sure. We can remove it. We have the Eldritch to get rid of the pinpoint dash. I hate to get rid of the pinpoint. Oh my goodness, who would have thought? Triple Blue Eyes White Dragon. I wonder which one I'm going to give him. Oh, who knew? Who knew? A Blue Eyes White Dragon, everybody. Probably. Look at that, 3 Blue Eyes. There was a 0% chance I was not giving him Blue Eyes. Discard 1 card, add 1 Light Tutor, add 1 spell trap that matches Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand, except itself. And then what does this one do? Majesty with... Okay, then that guy. So Sage with Blue Eyes, and show up to 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons in your hand, face up in the monster zone, add or in the graveyard, destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls. And now we're going to go for the alternative. Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. Don't ask me how I still know that's alternative. Then we bring out Maiden of White. Then we bring out Sage. If this card's on, you can add 1 level 1 Light Tuner. By the way, at the end phase, he does get to summon himself a Blue Eyes White Dragon, which can summon Jet. The board, again, all of that doesn't matter because True Light still nukes the entirety of the board state. All right, so we're going to go for the Link 1. This card is Link Summon. You could take 1 Mausoleum of White from your deck, either add to your hand or send to the graveyard. Mausoleum of White. During your main phase, you can normal summon 1 level 1 Light Tuner addition to your normal / set. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster you control, send 1 normal monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. And if you do, it gains attack defense equal to that times 1,000. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 Burst Stream of Destruction. So here comes Master with Eyes of Blue. If this card is normal summon, you can target 1 level 1 Light Tuner and you're added back to your hands. We know that there's only 1 Blue Eyes in his hand, 1 Blue Eyes in the graveyard. 1 Blue Eyes also will be summoning to the board. Toggle the alternative to equip with Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate. Alright, that's a little strange, but okay. When this card activates its effects, Blue Eyes monsters you control, quick effect, you banish this card from your grave and negate the activation if you do destroy that card. When a card or effect that activated targets a Blue Eyes monster, not a Blue Eyes card. Blue Eyes White Dragon! Everybody, Blue Eye Man. Well, this is definitely going to make the tuner that's going to be a nuisance. Well, I guess not really. We just rated it off the board. That is something we could do. All right, all that away. Yep, Blue Eye Spirit. Like, what is the purpose of this spell card? Just equip a fusion monster, and that's really it. All right, those 2 away. What's this make? 2 spirits. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card in the graveyard, activate, you can negate the activation. Quick effect, you contribute this synchro summon special 1 Light Dragon synchro monster from your extra deck in defense position. All right. That's all this does. We're not going to worry about we can't special. All right, so that's all going to go again. Your opponent cannot banish cards from your graveyard. Go use each effect of this. When a card or effect is activated, Crimson Dragon now. Okay. When a card or effect is activated, you can negate the activation. You do this card. Oh, okay. So that's easy to get rid of. Just raiding it off the board. What is that? Synchro Rumble. Target 1 tuner or level 7 or 8 Dragon Synchro monster. Summon it in defense position. Okay, so now we send that back to Synchro Summon into what? Stardust Divine. Oh my gosh, how the heck am I outing any of this? This first time this card would be destroyed by each turn by battle or card effect is not destroyed. Once per turn when your opponent activates a monster effect, will effect you negate the activation if you do destroy 1 card on the field. I don't know how we're outing this. Because I can out this, and that's about it. That's really about it because I can't out this. This is when a card is activated. When a card effect is activated on the field. Okay, that's the worser effect. We could just go this over this. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Banish this card from your graveyard to 1 level 8 or lower Stardust monster graveyards. But okay, so there's no Stardust monsters in here. All right, so the Kaiju buttons over this. This just needs the monster effect that's on the field to trigger. Card destroyed by battle or card effect. You can special 1 Light Dragon monster from your graveyard, except Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Oh, that's great. So you can just summon this thing again. All right. How are we outing this board? Oh my gosh, how are we outing this board? Like, I could go into Pinpoint Dash into triggering to go for the synchro play, because I suppose most of his deck is synchro, but he also could go into a fusion monster. I don't know. Got 8 cards left in the extra deck. I don't see us like a great out to this board, because technically this kills off by its own card effect, because technically that is card effect murking it. Oh, here comes Mr. Jet, everybody. Mr. Jet's here. Look at his board state. What the heck was his set card? I don't even know what his set card is. I don't even know if we even have an idea what his set card is. I don't think we even know what his set card is. How do I out this board? Well, I mean, we outed through the True Light. That's the thing. We outed through the True Light. Like, we have our scale here, but that's going to be kind of pointless. So, I mean, I have the monster. All right. Eldritch, I mean, it sucks. If this had been anything besides, we could have probably used that to maybe summon, but I don't know. I mean, I don't see anything that negates the activation of Eldritch there, and because now that then triggers it, blows everything up. Now we should see a dragon come out of the graveyard. Yep. All right. All right, so it's just going to bring back Jet. Okay, that is nothing to really overly worry about. All right, well, we watched a whole bunch of Blue Eye comboing to immediately just kill the board. You know, the fun of immediately being able to remove it. I mean, the Kaiju able to remove the guy that basically was stopping us from doing anything that turn, protecting the back row and all of that. I mean, that's pretty nice, but still, easy enough. I mean, we bait out the Jet dies here. Yep. You can add a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh, no, it's the White Stone of Ancient, not... It's the other White Stone. The White Stone that special summons the Blue Eyes. You manage this card for your graveyard, target one Blue Eyes monster in your graveyard, add to your... I mean, what? I guess alternative would be the choice, because it's Blue Eyes White Dragons while it's in the graveyard. He's targeting the fusion, okay. You have a way to make the fusion? Because, I mean, son, you burned through a good chunk of your cards. I mean, you still have this. Once you can target one face that monster, you control, send one normal monster from your hand or graveyard, and if you do, target monster gains attack and defense equal to that. So yeah, that's really about it. Send them the Blue Eyes. That's 2 Blue Eyes out. We know he has 1 in hand. By the way, I like these sleeves. I didn't mention it, but those are some nice looking sleeves. Alright. Banish. You can banish this card, fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand, including a Blue Eyes monster. Well, that's the last of the normal Blue Eyes. Okay, that makes Tyrant Dragon. Unaffected by trap cards, can attack all monster your opponent controls once per turn. At the end of the damage step, this card battle, you can target 1 trap in your graveyard and set it. I mean, that does trigger True Light, but I don't know what he's going to do with that. Yeah, we'll activate the plant. Murk that thing off the board. I think it has... Yeah, at the end of the damage step. Okay, so we didn't even... Technically, why it's not going to trigger is because we didn't enter the end of the damage step phase. We technically went right into the... we went into resolving a chain mid-damage step. So technically, his guy, Tyrant Dragon, didn't get all the way to the damage step. Alright, how the heck do we deal with Jet Dragon? I mean, that's a way to deal with it. That's a big waste. I mean, he has to send another normal monster to get this effect. So, I mean, what purpose do I have to do anything else? I mean, he doesn't have any more normal monsters. He's burned through all 3 Blue Eyes. I mean, whatever this trap is, I'm 32,000 thanks to him having 16 cards in his trash in his graveyard. You can target 1 light tuner monster you control increases. If this card is sent from the field of the graveyard, you can send 1 Blue Eyes monster, one monster that mentions it. Mentions it from your deck to the graveyard. Okay, more cards just going to the graveyard, everybody. More stuff going to the graveyard. We're just going to continue to send everything to the graveyard. I mean, you can't trigger this. I guess you get a summon of a level 1 light tuner monster. But you burn through most of your extra deck. Like, what do you have left in your extra deck? Dictator of D. So, it's how bad we've gotten to the fact that he has to send Dictator of D for this. Sure, my friend. Show up the 3 blue-eyes white dragons in your hand, face that monster zone and or graveyard, destroy. Oh, crap. I didn't realize actually you could just blow this up. Okay, and then he just gets another guy on the board. Oh, I should have sent. Well, no, it wouldn't matter. Majesty. I totally forgot. Yeah, he had that card. I totally forgot, like, Majesty. Yeah, Majesty here. Yeah, we're just going to surrender it. I mean, even if I had another set, monster would have mattered. Man, if I'd done my math, we could have actually attacked with the Leaf. All right, more gaming. See, this is my one fear about Silver. It's like, everyone's on competent strategies, and we're in a Masochist deck trying to put together a competent strategy. You know, and it's not easy, that's for sure. Okay. All right. Is it? All right, what the heck do you think that back row, that guy is? You think a Fossil Dyna can kill it? And that's the big question, I guess, of the day. I mean, I don't even want to use Pinpoint Dash until I actually have an understanding of what the heck this guy's deck even does. Because right now, I have no idea, like, O-Lion. Sure. All right. A random O-Lion. All right. Man, a staple back in the day when Halka Fibrax was still a thing. I don't know why we spaced it out like that, by the way. Because if it's an imperm, I'm not going to play in the imperm column. I'm just going to put in the 2 columns you didn't put anything in. The problem, though, is an O-Lion. Well, actually, no. O-Lion can actually beat over Fossil Dyna. All right, another back row card. Right in the imperm column of the card we're not going to trigger. We can't even technically even activate this while Fossil Dyna is even up on the board. Because we can't, because it will be an illegal play. Well, we can actually activate that? Yeah, well, we're not going to activate it. So, what? Is he a synchro strategy? Because this will just crash. Arrow recharge. Once per turn, you can special summon. You can special summon Mecha Beast token. During either player's you can tribute 1 token or send this. Okay, well, first off, how are you actually activating that? You can't not trigger the once per. Well, I guess no, at the once per turn effect. This triggers here. Because he technically has to go for the crash. What if he's afraid I have something that can trigger? So what? You think he's like a Mechan Beast deck? That would mean he's on a synchro strategy. Oh no, he could be on XYZ too. Oh, I don't know. Like, they have a mix of XYZs and they have a mix of synchros. Yeah, well, good luck special summoning the token because it doesn't work. All right. He does get to do this, or completely whiff on the once per turn effect. So that just gets sent to the graveyard. Oh, goody. Well, unless we find a light here sooner or later, maybe we can do something with this. All right, we're just going to scale this. I know we can trigger this on him because I know he's a Mechan Beast player. My problem is I don't know where he's going to go. Dust Tornado. He's going to go after my scale. Yep. I mean, there's no reason to do anything. That sucks. Well, I mean, we still don't have much to worry about. We still have Donut. Guess maybe that's what we should have done, is play Donut first. Like I said, I don't know if Pinpoint Dash is worth it because I don't know what strategy he's going to lean into. Is he going to lean into the XYZ strategy with, like, the big aircraft carrier, Typhoon? Not great. Oh, come on. I just need a high scale. 1 high scale. We got plenty in the deck. No, right now, I wish I could have, like, Eldritch. Man, are we with my opponent just gonna play top deck the game? Well, I mean, I found a lightning vortex. Again, we could summon a monster here, but I'm afraid of what type he's gonna go into. Like, I could get out Raising Rebellion Falcon, but I don't immediately want to get hit in the face with a big honking you know what? Screw it. We are going to go the XYZ. That to me would be the best play for him. He could bring his Synchro out, but I think he's going to go XYZ. The strategy I think is more on leaning on the XYZs than it is on the Synchros. And even if he does summon, I Lightning Vortex it off the board. I think honestly getting out my Raptor here is probably a good idea. Like I said, I had a 50-50. Okay, that was not what I was expecting to see. Was that, but lucky enough we did in the end phase, like I said. So, I mean, we just Lightning Vortex this thing off the board. Or we could just chill it with a Blast Elbow by Destiny. Alright, we're going to go Olenoids here. We're going to pop this back row over there. Mainly because if we trigger Blast Hell by Destiny, we can bring Olenoids out. Scramble. Well, I don't think we need to worry about scramble right now because it's useless. I don't own monsters. I don't know what monsters are, son. So yeah, like I said, I had a 50-50 chance. It was either going to go into an XYZ play or he was going to go into a Synchro play. I mean, that was literally all we could do. Yep. Buffs its level. I mean, that I'm not too afraid of. A 100, a 110. I guess he does have the link, I think, is still legal as well. All right, this is going to make a... Yep, I thought so. The Mecha... I thought this guy was still legal. So he could have had a link play as well. I mean, like I said, I had a 50-50 if I was going to hit this right. If we hit into the Synchros, the XYZs, that would have been great. There would have been nothing that could have stopped our Raptor. All right, what's our next play? How many old lines do you think he's still running in the deck? Mega Raptor, all right. All right, discard 2, the special summon 1, Mecha Phantom Beast. Oh, unfortunately, even if that were the case. So this just, I guess now we get to overlay for the 2 7s. This is what the XYZ play. Oh, we're just going to go straight to battle. Okay. I think I can live with the 25. Because we both take it. Do I just straight up die here? Well, I don't actually die. I just remembered I have Olenoids to chain. No, we're going to kill this thing off. And I have Olenoids to chain in response. And like I said, we have Lightning Vortex. Chain in response to Olenoids. No, we're not chaining Typhoon to what? We'll both take 25 here. Thank goodness the Olenoids trigger to protect this from this, because right now we'd only take 19 here. And like I said, we Lightning Vortex clean this board state up, and we're pretty nice. If we see our high scale, though, that's really nice. Heck, if we see, like, Dark Worm, I'll just pitch the Dark Worm with that. Alright, well, he can now make a level 12. Or a rank 13. I do not think this deck ever had a rank 13 in my life. I'm surprised he didn't go into... it was a rank 7. Alright, add a Mecha Phantom Beast. Blue Impala. Alright, this does go into an XYZ. Well, I'm going to get burned for 2,000. Oh, meaning the last card we have in our deck is the only way to win. I mean, we literally just have to pray and hope we draw like a defensible monster. Oh, that's so annoying, man. All right, folks. I'm going to be calling it after this one. Win or lose. What the heck is this hand? Ugh. Guess we'll send Gizmek. All right, win or lose. If we open a secret pack, we'll move on. We'll play another game. If we lose here, well, we're done for the night. We're done for this video. Color me surprised, folks. Color me surprised. Oh my gosh. Not the Luna Light Tiger combo lines. Oh. I mean, I guess we at least have the Forbidden Chalice to stop something. But this is so annoying because now he just gets to cycle the Tiger, Luna Light Tiger multiple times over. If you haven't seen this combo, it's pretty degenerate. I actually never played when this combo was actually fully degenerate, when people were breaking the Luna Light Tiger combination. Looks to be just a straight up Luna Light deck right now. Not too bad of an interesting thing. So we're just going to attack. Well, I mean, why am I not going to banish 8 cards from my deck and then summon a monster in defense position and protect myself with it? Not the greatest mills, but I mean, we got a 2450 now on the board, and we've milled out 8 cards, meaning we have a higher chance of drawing some better stuff. A Raiden is not better stuff. This is a fusion deck, by the way, so we do want to keep our fusions. It is not a synchro strategy. We still have Electromite access. I think I'll get rid of Zelantis, and let's get rid of this. If this card is in the graveyard, by card effect, you can add 1 Moonlight spell trap card for your deck to your hand. Sure, man. Like, all the Moonlights just have the ability to recur themselves. I'm surprised he didn't trigger that once per turn. You can target 1 Moonlight monster your graveyard, especially summon. Oh, right. Yeah, he has to have that trigger yet. If this card's on special summon, you can add 1 Moonlight monster for your deck to your hand, except... I mean, I don't know how we're outing. Like, oh, wait, why didn't I hit that with the Chalice? I could have stopped that from getting the ad. Because now he's got the scale combination, which is pretty nice. All right. All right. If a Moonlight monster is in the graveyard, this card's in monster zone. Either you can target one of them and add to your hand. What is this doing? If this card is into the graveyard, a card effects pick someone Moonlight monster for your deck, except Hound, but you cannot special summon from the extra deck. You know what? I don't think I want him to add the guy back, so we'll give him the extra attack here. I like it even during the damage step. So he just gets the Hound. All right, change to, let's go battle. Send this. End of battle. Effect. Target. End phase. Effective pillow. Pop. Summon. Summon. Well, there was one of our lows, but still, we have a pretty good amount of cards still left in the deck that can still do things. The problem is now we go for the Tiger play. Now we go for this. Once per turn, you can fusion 1 Moonlight Fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing its materials from the field or the graveyard. Yeah, I mean, it's a good combo deck. I love Moonlights, by the way. I played this back in the day when it first dropped into YuGiOh itself. Spectre negated, son. I mean, I guess if it's a mandatory, it still has to technically attempt to resolve. All right, we're going to summon something that's a 4. Okay, lots of 4s. All in defense position for some reason. Okay, I'm not exactly sure. Polymerization does definitely help. You know. This is annoying here as well. You can just fuse someone like fusion monster from banishing, but it has to banish the material though. What is this one? Perfume Dancer. This card is assume you can add 1 Moonlight Perfume from your deck to your hand. You can target 1 other Moonlight card you control. Return to the hand / extra deck if you do special 1 Moonlight monster from your hand. You can only card your graveyard. You return all monster opponent controls. This turn, all. Okay, so basically I do lose the attack here. So there's the Perfume, the card that allows in the special summon. Target 1 Moonlight monster graveyard, special summon it. But banishes. You can banish this card for the graveyard, discard 1 card, and add 1 Moonlight monster for your deck to your hand. But unfortunately, it doesn't have a card here. This will trigger to give a power buff of 300. Oh, no, that's a hard once per turn, right. You can only use this effective blue cat hard once per turn. Bounce that back to hand. Then you can special summon again the blue cat. Now we're going to go for the banishing special summon. Fusion summon here. Three guys. This should be Panther Dance. No, this should be... Okay, well, I don't know who that is. It must be Fusion Summon. If your opponent cannot target this card with card effects during your main phase, except this turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 fusion monster you control. It gains 3,000 attack until the end turn. We'll do this in the end phase because I have the Kaiju to move that thing right off the battlefield. 3 Lunalight monsters. Ugh. Do we still have Elderly Man? Is Eldritch still active for us? He is still active, okay. Man, we could still technically make that right now. Let's go battle. Yeah, I don't care if you have my attack this turn. Eldritch. I mean, I don't see us winning this game at all. Like, if I'm being honest. We've only been able to do anything with a Gizmek, and that's really about it. I mean, there's literally nothing we can really do. I mean, looking at what we discarded. And again, he could just fusion summon that big Moonlight monster out again. He can target any of the fusions. Yep. I mean, he can target this again. The effects are negated, by the way, but Yeah, during the main phase, at this turn, this card... I mean, there's nothing I can do. I mean... Yep, discard 1, add a Lunalight monster to the hand. You can just fusion summon again. I mean, yeah, folks, there's no way we're winning it, so let's just call that one it. Well, folks, that's it. Just wanted to show you we were on nearly a 5 straight losing streak. I think silver's becoming near impossible. I mean, here I am. We've only won 1 game in silver. That was it. I guess my greatest fear really is coming true that we may never be able to reclimb the silver ladder. I think we were real lucky at the start of Master Duel Masochist. But again, maybe in the future, as we get more of these cards through these wheels and all of that, maybe we get a chance to climb up the ladder. But again, that's kind of on the fact of coping to try to get this. But yeah, hopefully we can get a win out of everything here as well. But nonetheless, we'll see if we want to climb some more silver. Otherwise, if we're not going to climb any more silver for November, I'll see you all in the December season or in the next video where we attempt some more climbing of the silver ladder. And we'll see you all here next time.